Ramping up your business? The time is near. You've given it heart. Now get it in gear. It's Passage to Profit with Richard and Elizabeth Gearhart.
I'm Richard Gearhart, founder of Gearhart Law, a full-service intellectual property law firm specializing in patents, trademarks, and copyrights.
And I'm Elizabeth Gearhart, not an attorney, but I do marketing for Gearhart Law, and I am the founder of Gear Media Studios, a content creation studio with the focus on podcasting.
Welcome to Passage to Profit, the road to entrepreneurship, where we talk with entrepreneurs and celebrities about their business journeys.
This is a great segue because Sherri Dindal is next, and she's a comedian, but she also has this really great natural skincare brand called Wholesome Hippy. So, Sherri, we definitely want to hear from you, and we want you to keep being funny, too.
I mean, I can't. I told you I was going to behave myself. I can't help it. It just happens. It's gotten me in trouble a lot in my life. So now I don't get in trouble for it as much because I'm just comedian is a very new title for me. It's not even 6, 8, maybe 9 months old. That's a new title for me. So I never considered myself to be that funny. But yes, I do own a company. I own a couple of companies, but Wholesome Hippy is my big baby. And it's all natural wellness and beauty brand that we manufacture in the state of Georgia. It's all natural, no synthetics, no parabens, all clean ingredients. And we've been in business for a little over 5 years now. We actually launched right before COVID hit, not on purpose. We already had been in the works, and we managed to survive because we make products that help people. And so that's why we do it. Again, we make wellness products to help people with pain and anxiety and stress. And so we just make things to help people attack pain and anxiety and stress and sleep issues and stuff naturally without any of those side effects.
What are you doing to promote your products?
I've been a live seller for years. So it's really, we started with Wholesome Hippy as a brand that we wanted to have just exclusively for my boutique because we would go live and we would sell through social media. So I've been doing that for over almost 10 years now. We do a lot of live shows, but we've been around long enough that we have established ourselves pretty well in the e-commerce space. We have an app, and people can shop through our app, or they shop through the website. And I also have a very large social media presence, so I use that as well to help promote my business. We just use everything at our disposal, basically.
What social media platform works best for you?
I would probably say to date has been TikTok. I mean, I've been on Facebook for many, many years, selling, through Facebook. But TikTok just has this unique algorithm that you can just randomly go viral for no reason. Not no reason. The algorithm does what it does. Just has this ability to take brands that nobody's ever heard of before and put them on the map. And so that's what it did for us. 2 years ago, we had a product, our magnesium infused products that went viral on TikTok, and the rest is kind of history. My advice would be to anybody that's getting into selling a product, or even if you're not new in the business, you have something that people need or that people would want, is put yourself on all the platforms. It's very competitive out there. The social media space is highly competitive. You have TikTok Shop that everybody wants to compete with now, and TikTok Shop wants to compete with Amazon. And you've got Instagram and Facebook, or Meta, who is like, we want part of that market share back. So they're doing things to make their algorithm more dialed in and more competitive. And so I would say get on all of them. Don't pigeonhole yourself, or don't put all your eggs in one basket, because all of social media has very high highs and very low lows. And it will knock yourself, it can make you feel great today and you feel like a loser tomorrow. And so you can't put all of your eggs in one basket, because it's better to diversify. When I created the brand, it was out of my own needs. My own sensitive skin, my own desire for cleaner products. I really resonate and drive our business towards people that want clean ingredients, that want stuff they feel safe putting on their family, they feel safe putting on their kids. They don't have to worry about, dyes and parabens and sulfates and fake synthetic ingredients.
So how do you build that trust, though, with the customer that what you're providing them really is safe?
Transparency, authenticity, creating a relationship. That's what social media is about. Like, people think social media is just pure marketing. Marketing is finding out that there's a disconnect there, and that's because they lack the relatability. They lack building that trust through relationships. And so that's what social media really is about today. People want something that isn't perfectly curated. They want somebody that says it like it is. I don't sugarcoat. I like to just say it like it is. And so people relate to that. They want real. And so it's really talking about allowing people to have the opportunity to ask questions. That's what makes the live aspect of what I do so unique and special, is it allows you to have a live audience where people can ask questions. You can interact with them. It's about, again, authenticity and transparency. And I think that's what a lot of people have a desire for, and that's what I connect with, is people not knocking any large brands that are out there, but transparency just has become something that is not really there for the consumer.
Can you share a story about your entrepreneurial journey with us, like maybe when you were first starting out?
Sure. So I spent most of my life in the corporate world. 26 years I spent in the corporate world. Quit my job with no plan. I had always had a lot of great ideas through my career in corporate, like that I thought, I'd love to start my own business. Had no idea how to do that. When I finally got burnt out and decided to quit, I quit with no plan. It was scary to quit my job without any idea of what I was going to do. No plan, no roadmap. I didn't know how to be anything but an investigator, which is what I had been for so long. And so it was, I spent a lot of time not doubting myself. My advice to people in my story would be, don't doubt yourself, because it might have took me 10 years to get here. But 10 years later, I have multiple successful businesses, large social media platform that I would have never imagined, and a new title called comedian, which is wild to me. But for me, my story is that I didn't give up, that I didn't believe that I was not good at anything. Sometimes it takes a while to figure out what you're good at.
Well, and sometimes it takes a while for you to get noticed and to get built up. So when we started the radio show, we're like, well, we hope we can do this. And now it's been 7 years, and that went so fast. And Jim was on one of our early episodes. We'll talk with him. And now we're like top 3% globally. And part of the reason is because we've been doing it so long.
Here's the thing, though. You wouldn't be doing it this long if you weren't good at what you're doing. And so that's the thing, is that sometimes you can be good, but there's a difference between being good enough, right? Good and good enough. And so you've obviously been doing something right and continue to grow and work on being great or even better than you were, so that you still are relevant today, 7 years later.
And you have to keep up with the changes. Like you said with the social media, it was very interesting what you said, because our Facebook did great in May, and in June it was terrible. And then our Instagram did okay in May and took off in June. And it's like, but they're owned by the same company.
Well, so it's
different algorithm.
Advice. That's part of it right there. Different algorithm. Some advice would be to keep up with what Meta does, because they do, although they're owned by the same company, they do play against each other. So I have a very large presence on both. Almost about 2 million on Facebook, 1.6 million on Instagram. TikTok's like 1.7. And the difference in this is your Instagram audience versus your Facebook audience has a much greater value. And those two both combined are even greater than any TikTok value. So for every 1 TikTok follower you have, or every 10 TikTok followers, it's like 1 Instagram. So that's kind of the ratio of value there.
So in building your social media, which has obviously just been amazing, did you have a strategy, or did you just decide, I'm going to be me, and this is...
That's it right there. I'm just going to be me. I think social is going to change tremendously. AI is going to we're in the era now, like the next 5 to 10 years, your next big trillionaires, billionaires, and celebrities are going to come out of AI. There already is content creation that is strictly AI generated.
How do people find you to buy your skincare products?
You can visit us at wholesomehippy.com. That's Wholesome Hippy, Hippy. Wholesomehippy.com, and all of our products are there. And we're not hard to find.
You're doing a tour right now?
I am. I love that you asked me that. So yes, I told you comedian's a new title for me. So I'm on tour with some other content creators, and we are traveling all over doing comedy/variety show. Shout out to all the Gen Xers in the world. It's called the Gen X Takeover. And you can find information on genxtakeover.com about where we're playing and where they can come see us. And yeah, we're already gearing up for 2026 and have lots of shows booked for 2025. So who knew? Gen X has always been told to be quiet, and we were the forgotten, and now it's our time to shine. So that's what we're doing.
Yay.
Okay, so with
We
that,
should start a baby boomer comedy.
You guys should, baby. It would be hilarious.
And what's the I want to go to see one of those. It's a variety. So just explain that a little more for the audience.
Yeah, so it starts off, so all 4 of us will be on stage doing our own little comedy bit, right? And then we all come together after that and do a little bit more of a variety show. We get the crowd on their feet. We sing. We do sing-along stuff with some old throwbacks to the 80s. It's a good time. Then we have for some people stick around for meet and greet and stuff like that. But no, it just continues to evolve. We got a guy on stage with us now that's a one-man band that plays music, and he has a keyboard and guitar. And I don't know what 2026 is going to look like. It might look really wild, but it's a great time. The show is a couple of hours. The feedback so far has just been phenomenal. We went from back in September last year, Labor Day, we started off playing a 100-seater in Nashville. And we just played St. Louis June 1st to a 2,000 people. So less than a year.
I wonder, do you have a garden? Because you know how to grow things.
I don't have time to actually grow anything at home, but I do like to garden. I mean, I'm at the age now where bird watching is coming into my, it's coming into my realm.
How much excitement can you take?
It's just, who knew?
Sherri Dindal, what is your handle on social?
People can find me under The Real Slim Sherri.
And do you have any events coming up in the New York area?
We actually do. New York is like our number one city. All four of us that are on tour together, number one New York. So that we knew we had to do the Northeast. So we're playing Newark at the NJ PAC on August 23rd.
Okay.
Gen X Takeover, Newark. We're in New York. We're coming for you. It's going to be a great show. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be an awesome show. The venue is beautiful. It's going to be the biggest venue we've played so far.
We have to have you back on so we could do more of this.
Passage to Profit is a nationally syndicated radio show appearing in 38 markets across the United States. In addition, Passage to Profit has also been recently selected by FeedSpot Podcasters Database as a top 10 entrepreneur interview podcast. Thank you to the P2P team, our producer Noah Fleischman, and our program coordinator Alicia Morrissey, our studio assistant Risikat Busari, and our social media powerhouse Carolina Tabares. Look for our podcast tomorrow anywhere you get your podcasts. Our podcast is ranked in the top 3% globally. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and on our YouTube channel. And remember, while the information on this program is believed to be correct, never take a legal step without checking with your legal professional first. Gearhart Law is here for your patent, trademark, and copyright needs. You can find us at gearhartlaw.com and contact us for a free consultation. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back next week.